Hello mates, Store96 here, and we're going to continue our LP by confronting Elm. Maybe Elm's twin brother, I don't know. Good, this disk has been scrubbed of all data. That done it. Wow, how did you get here? Ah, I see, you must be the much talked about Star. Little did I expect to see you here. I am Elm, I am in charge of the Pokemon Shadow Lab. Let me acquaint you with my own Shadow Pokemon. So, looking at him without the glasses, he kind of looks like Captain Aizen from Bleach. So that's what we're going to call him, Captain Aizen, because he's that cynical and insane to actually do a plan that's as insane as this. What's so bad about Shadow Pokemon? Oh, whatever. I don't know. I'm not the geniuses who made this game. Alright, that's enough of that joke. Anyways. So, yeah, most of his teammates are Pokemon water, thunder, electric, flying, that's about it. So, surprisingly, his Lantern misses Hydro Pump. I mean, knowing my luck, of course, every move that has a decent amount of chance to miss is going to hit me. Ugh. So, much like the trainer from a few videos ago, he constantly spams Rain Dance and Thunder, and occasionally Hydro Pump, because Hydro Pump is more powerful when it's raining. Well, that applies for any water type move. So, yeah. This team is not too bad. It's kind of a mixture of second and third generation Pokemon. I believe he has one first generation Pokemon, and that's about it. His team is actually pretty over-leveled, actually, so if you are feeling unconfident and you're not around my level, or you just want your Pokemon to be even stronger, I would actually suggest training at Mount Battle. Because, you know, that's a good place to train, actually, it really is. It is time-consuming, like I mentioned in the last, like I've said before, but it is a good place to train. So yeah, his Altaria has two fairly annoying moves, which consists of Fly and Ice Beam. Yeah, most of his Pokemon know Ice Beam, to my knowledge. I don't know what the hell kind of sound was that. He has a Huntail, who I believe has the ability Swift Swim. So when it's raining, he'll essentially just go first. So yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. So be careful on that. His Altaria is sort of a lone fighter. He doesn't really gain anything when it fights, I should say. So, yeah. The three Pokemon he has, which is the three Pokemon that really, work together in his team are, Lantern, Huntail, and his Shadow Pokemon. Now, if anyone's been watching this LP or even played this game up to this point, it's pretty obvious what his Shadow Pokemon is. And this is his first generation Pokemon that I was talking about, Golbat. Golbat is much like Altaria, is a lone fighter. It doesn't get any help from its teammates. Gosh, I'm surprised that my two legendary dogs are actually doing fairly well against his team. I mean, I thought by now they would have died, so, I mean, Lantern could have killed them both. I mean, well, with, Hydro Pump and Thunder. Whatever. My luck, I guess. Calling Entei because he's gonna die soon. So, yeah. Not really much else to commentate. Like, he's challenging. So be sure you're a bit, around his level, or even over-leveled. Or if you're under-leveled, go buy some herbs at the Under. It's on the left of the Under Colosseum, so yeah. It's not a bad idea. So there goes my Entei, which is just wonderful. No. I didn't expect to keep Entei on my team. I was actually going to have that Vibariva Pokemon for my 6th team member, but as you guys seen in the last part, I accidentally killed it, and there's no way I can get it back. So wonderful, just wonderful. So now I'm going to have to stick with Entei, despite the fact that I already have a fire Pokemon. I'm really not that type of person who likes to keep Pokemon with the same types, but, well, what can I do? And obviously, this is a Shadow Pokemon, Raikou, possibly the best one in his team. The best Shadow Pokemon out of all the Cyphers. Possibly, but it's kind of late in the game, and he's like, Raikou's a little underleveled at this point. So that's kind of a turn-off, I guess. Now, Raikou is also possibly the hardest Pokemon, well, hardest Shadow Pokemon among the Cyphers to catch, so far. And the rain stopped, which is nice. And I got froze hacks. I mean, I've had playthroughs when I've played through this game, and I've never, ever gotten freeze hacks before, ever, which is strange. But I'm not going to be complaining because he defrost. So good. I get to paralyze the Raikou, which is nice. Some people call it Raikou. I don't know why. Well, yeah, but I call it Raikou, so because Raikou is awesome, and he missed Thunder, which is interesting. I mean, well, wow, Plusle lived through that? I mean, Plusle's pretty underleveled and lived through a Ice Beam. Critical hit, might I add. It's pretty cool, I have to say. Critical hit, not bad. Jesus. So, this is where my luck starts to really take a course. I mean, like, this one's get paralyzed and that one gets paralyzed. I mean, jeez. Plusle was supposed to die this turn, but no, he keeps going. Which is nice, I mean, alright, cool. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. I can, at the end of this game, I actually can trade these Pokemon to a Game Boy Advance game, then to a 4th generation game, then to a 5th generation game. And I can even EV train it, if I wanted. But, well, I don't know where my Sapphire version went, which sucks. But, I don't know, maybe I'll buy it again on Amazon. Maybe someday. Anyways. So, Raikou is actually, well, yeah, it took me a fair amount of Pokeballs to... Jesus, a lot of hacks going on here. Okay, I kind of won this game with a bunch of hacks. There's that edit there. I captured Raikou with a Great Ball, which is pretty impressive, might I say. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, you have to admit, you don't catch a Raikou with the Great Ball too often. I mean, I caught a Suicune on Crystal version with the Pokeball. God knows how, but, you know, this power, it defies belief! I got $4,800 for winning. That's awesome. Huh, your struggle to get here was in vain. The Shadow Pokemon we've produced, God, I fly through text. That's not good. So, yay! We finished the Shadow Pokemon Lab, and we get this data ROM. And we get a TM, which contains Earthquake, which is also really cool. So, I guess that's about it for this part. So, I believe I'll see you later. Well, actually, no. Once you leave this... And no, you can't come in this direction. I don't... well, for obvious reasons. You could just skip through the entire lab if you were able to do that. Once you leave, you receive something that you're going to want to read, of course. So, yeah. And that is obviously a email. Ring, 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 ring. Okay, that's enough. Alright, so I'll see you later. Sorry for the bad commentary, but peace out, mates.